Being born in a world of magic and not having an overwhelming hunger for knowledge is nothing short of insanity. And while I may be considered by many as delusional, insane I am not. I possess a hunger since birth to understand the entropic nature of origins as a whole. I have dedicated my life to studying how we work, how every single origin and their souls are inherently linked to magic, as if the universe itself recognized their intent and adapted to it. Over the past 30 years, I have followed the works of a witch that somehow was able to meddle with souls. She turned animals into sentient beings, into an origin of sorts. Therefore, being able to bend the shape of souls themselves, to mold the vessels they reside in. Something unheard of, something that, according to history records, could only be done through divine intervention. This left me obsessed with her every move. But as with every witch, she was killed once humans decided they no longer needed witches, cursing their status and turning on them, leaving me as her only spiritual successor in her research. I was hopeless for a while, not being able to recreate her magic, but that was until I found Nathaniel, one of the very still living experiments who fled a slave compound, burning the place down behind him and seeking refuge in Oribridge. A new country made under the Origin Empire, a breaker of stereotypes, a revolutionary concept, a place where you would be accepted regardless of your origin. It is perfect. That's exactly where I need to examine him. Yet, I cannot hurry this process because as far as I know, he's the last of his kind. So, I integrated myself with the local populace. I exchanged a few words here and there with as many as I could, always keeping somewhat of a distance. I watched the official inauguration of this nation from afar, and even dared to attend a court case regarding the Empire's decision to ban the use of the protection enchantment. I even integrated myself into a niche esoteric investigator group, which will prove very useful during my devout worship of the one who bestowed me with my divine contract, my curse, my directive. Almost a month ago from now, the boundary between this world and the mystical became weaker, and ever since then, I feel as though my occult connection with my God strengthened. It is as though I've awakened from deep slumber, or perhaps he has awoken within me. Perhaps linked to this renewed energy, somehow, I now hear things that are not my own, echoes inside my head as if I had a second set of ears. It flickers in and out of existence, leaving me more and more curious to its source. I wonder if this presence can also hear what I hear. Nevertheless, I always love this time of year, where my energy is at its peak. And it is precisely now that my mission in this land, my story in Oribridge, truly begins.